So listen to Dr. Tam talk about masks just this weekend.
Our position right now is that put a mask on someone with symptoms if they should need essential services. Like if you have symptoms, you have to stay at home. You should not be wandering around the community. If you need to get to a medical facility, at that point in time, that mask might actually be useful because you now have infectious droplets that you might send to others. But the key is to keep that 2-meter distance. Masks have to be utilized appropriately too. Most people haven't learned how to use masks. So there's many practical aspects of this. So our advice right now is there is no need to use a mask for well people.
Hang on, so put a mask on someone with symptoms. Okay, good idea. But the whole thing about this virus, why it's spreading so quickly, is that many people have no symptoms. They are asymptomatic, as they say, for up to 2 weeks after they get the virus. So they can seem very healthy, even though they're full of the virus, for up to 2 weeks. And while they're healthy looking, but they actually have the virus, they're breathing on everyone for 2 weeks. Of course, put a mask on if you have the symptoms. But the whole point is that many people are carrying the virus without symptoms. That's why Taiwan makes everyone wear masks all the time. And that line she said that people don't know how to wear masks. I mean, why not just go to your safe place and say only a racist would want to wear a mask? What a dumb thing to say, people don't know how to wear masks. Masks work. Otherwise, why would nurses and doctors wear them? But what about people working in a grocery store? Surely they see more people in a day than a doctor does. Most restaurant drive-thrus are working these days. Surely they see 100 people a day, maybe more. Why don't we give them masks and frankly ask the people going to the restaurants to wear masks? How can someone who says they're a doctor, who says they're a public health official, how can that person say masks don't work? Masks aren't necessary. People don't even know how to use masks. How can she say any of that with a straight face? Well, duh. Same way she called us racist for wanting to stop flights from China. She's not a doctor first. She's a Trudeau liberal first. And she knows her dumb as a plank boss gave away all our masks. So if she were to speak the truth and say we need masks, people would say, well, okay, where are they? How can we get some? And it would make her boss Trudeau look bad. So she lies, as she always has. I mean, these people are politicians. Not just Trudeau and his cabinet, but the deep state. The RCMP are partisan now, as we've all learned after the SNC Lavalin scandal. And our health authorities are partisan now too, just like our CBC state broadcaster is partisan. They're not protecting you. They're protecting themselves by protecting Trudeau. That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.